Hey everybody, Cindy A. Lewis here. Welcome. If you hear a dog barking, that is Hondo in the background. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today is Thursday and it is the last video that we're putting together with the Nature's Lace Junk Journal. So we will be making a snippet roll. I did put out a poll to the Crafts and Games crew on live Tuesday night, and the choice was snippet roll. So snippet roll is really fun. It's just either a long piece of fabric or a piece of maybe your paper, but it's usually long, and you can roll it up and then cut off pieces of it to use in your journal and on your journal pages. So we're going to make one. We're going to start with this long, pretty fabric that complements the Nature's Lace colors, and we're going to put it together really quick, you and I. So let's do it. I've laid a number of things out here to go with my snippet roll. Ephemera and elements from the kit, papers, words, winter words, some doilies that I had in my stash. These, I don't even know when I got these, but they were $2 at Family Dollar, and you got 3, and they're large. So that's pretty cool, 8-inch rounds. Anyway, we're going to take some pieces. Got some laces here. A little bit of a lace roll and just some snippets, some ribbon. So you can do anything. It's sort of a collage that's going down where eventually after it dries you can roll it all up. And then, as I said, cut off pieces to use in your journal. So what we're going to do is we're going to just use some glue, and we're going to start applying elements to the fabric. And this fabric is about 2.5 inches, I want to say, but I will tell you for sure. Yeah, it's almost 3, but it's 2.5. It is 2.5, exactly. Okay, so what I thought I would do up there at the top is start with some lace. Now you can run lace at the top, you can run it across the bottom, it can stick beyond the sides, which is fine. If you don't like that, then of course you would want to snip it, but we can see how that goes. All right, so I'm going to line it up here. And as I said, it's really basically a collage of things. So you overlap them, and then eventually you'll snip it. So it's a great place to use up your extra scraps and everything that you've used with your journal if you want to. Now this is some lilac ribbon or lace that I had. It was at the end of it, and I have the purples, I have the blues, and a little pink. So we're just going to add this on the edge here. And then we're going to take a piece of, this is one of the circles from the one of the elements. So that almost fits on there exactly. So we're just going to glue that on. Leave that little piece right there. And then we'll take a word. Now, if you wanted to use ink with your elements, you can definitely do that, but we're just going to add as we like. So I'm going to take a piece of this dyed paper that we did, and I'm just going to add it on here. It doesn't have to be any perfect thing. I'm just going to overlap a little bit, get creative. Then I have this real pretty bow. So I'm going to put the glue on the back. This is a lace bow, but I'm going to let the tails kind of flap, if that makes sense. I'll leave them loose. So I have this doily. So I'm actually going to cut it. I'll cut it in half. And we're going to glue it to the side here. So I'm actually going to put the glue on the doily so I know where the glue is and get it in the right places instead of just onto the fabric, which would be okay, but I want it to be specific. So we've got that right there. And then we can take another word and we can just put a word here. So we'll just stick it right there. And then you can see as you build your roll, you're adding more and more pieces to it. But you want it to go with your different pages that you have in your junk journal, or at least a theme. So we're just going to put that underneath there. Anyway, a snippet roll is a really fun way to use up some of your elements, to combine them, and then it really helps when you want to add them to your page. So anyway, there you go. And this is your little snippet roll. And if I didn't want to wait for it to dry, let's do it. Let's just add something to the journal. So this is the Nature's Lace journal. We'll just start with the bottom. And just say you wanted to add something to kind of maybe a plain page here. This page doesn't really have anything on it, and you don't want to take a lot of time to decorate it or embellish it. Just say, oh, I just want this. So you would just cut this snippet roll just like that, measure your page, and then glue it on. You're going to have to put a good bit. Line it up where you want it. And then you've added quite a bit of embellishment without working too hard at it. You could add a journaling page here. You could add whatever else you want on your page. And there you go. And that's a snippet roll. And that's why it's so cool, because it just adds so much to your page just like that. I don't have another word here to add, but you could add whatever you'd like. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and you'll create your own snippet rolls.